And we came here to look for a house. We came in, of course, off of 57 up 28th Street. I thought, my goodness, where are we moving? It was so ugly. Yeah, that's steel mill.
It's steel mill, and when you approach Lorain, the sky was always
well, it was
orange.
when we came, and we had a house on the lake, rented over there, and my husband said, well, why don't we see some of those steamers coming in? Well, we found out that was that big long strike that the mill had. And then when it was settled, at Christmas time, at one time there were 12 of those ships out there in the harbor with their lights on, waiting to get in to end. It was so pretty. Kids and I would go up in the bedroom and watch all those boats come and go. But we couldn't understand how come, and hear that big long strike. Several weeks, forget how many.
I forgot about that. I remember
And
the
then
ships.
I was riding out to Colorado Avenue with one of my friends going to Bridget, and I saw this red in it, down south, and I thought, what is that? And she said, well, that's the mill, and we're awful glad to see that again. Oh.
I remember every time we came home at night, you'd see from a distance the orange sky. And like the houses got painted and they all turned funny orangey color. But that was the bread for the Lorain residents at that time. When we came to Lorain, we lived in South Lorain. Like I said earlier, you had the theaters and all those stores there. There's a regular shopping center right on South.
Yeah, it was like that when we came too. And then down Broadway, you could, Jane and I would take the kids off to school and get the bus and come downtown, and anything you wanted was from the Loop down to about 9th Street.
It was
Any
fun.
store, and a lot of our doctor's offices were right off the.
I thought it was fun to
Get
shop
back
down
on the
there.
bus, go home before the kids got home from lunch. That was fun.
That disappeared when the mall was built.
Yeah, and in Sheffield Center too. One
And they
thing
just-
eats the other.
They just moved out one store at a time. It was a shame because that was fun to come downtown.
Friday nights you can find a place to park. The stores were always open on Friday night.